A story next, one that's having increasing consequences right across the country. Hundreds of thousands of poultry are having to be killed as avian flu continues to spread. And Michael Serapio looking into the latest 8 provinces now. Michael, where are the latest cases?
Yeah, absolutely. The latest one that we're tracking right now in British Columbia, Heather, as it has been weeks that we have been tracking the development of this avian flu. And just yesterday, the Canadian Food Inspection Agency, they did confirm the presence of the virus at another site in BC. This time it was in Kelowna, detected in a small backyard poultry flock. Now, the property is under quarantine. Producers in the area are being warned about the situation. But this is further proof that Canada is dealing with a strain that is sweeping across the country and around the world. It's a strain of bird flu called H5N1. Now, in addition to BC, it's also been detected in over a dozen farms in southern and central Alberta. It's also been confirmed in Newfoundland and Labrador, Nova Scotia, and Ontario. The first commercial poultry flock in Manitoba was detected a few days ago. And in Quebec, well, the virus and an outbreak there forced a duck farm to slaughter 150,000 birds. And as you said right off top, hundreds of thousands of birds have either been euthanized or have been killed by this virus right across the country. Now, the CFIA believes these outbreaks are coming from migratory wild birds as they come back to this country and as the weather warms up. The virus spreading on as farm and backyard poultry come into contact with their feces or consume the same food or water. And of course, the concern, in addition to what's happening to the birds themselves, is the concern about food supply, the price at the markets, and really what it will also do to Canadian farmers. Take a listen.
It's an incredibly stressful time for farmers right now. As I walk through the barns and look at the birds, you're just looking extra carefully, wondering if a bird will be sick or something's going to be wrong. And so for farmers right now, we're being very vigilant. We're using extra biosecurity and cleaning on our farms, and we're just making sure that nothing that we don't want to go into the barn will go into the barn.
And a few other steps that people can do right now to help. The CFIA says people with backyard feeders and bird baths should clean them regularly. Some wildlife centers, in fact, going the extra step, asking people to put away those baths and those feeders for now to help prevent further spread. And Manitoba is also advising its poultry farmers, Heather, to keep their birds indoors during the wild bird migration.
Michael, thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Watching that story closely.